Hello and welcome everyone. Today's video features the brand new French heavy cruiser Marseille. Now the Marseille is a super heavy cruiser with a displacement of over 30,000 tons. The main armament consists of 9 330mm guns placed in 3 turrets on the bow of the ship. Marseille comes equipped with a very flexible, wide range of consumables combined with high speed and decent maneuverability for a heavy cruiser could provide some very interesting gameplay opportunities. Now this new branch of the French cruiser line has just entered testing, so the Marseille is subject to balancing changes throughout the testing process. But this is the current state, so let's take a complete look at the Marseille's armor layout and the ship stats, but let's start with the armor. So quite fitting, we have the Marseille here in the Marseille port. So let's take a look at this armor layout, starting here with the fore end plating and deck, both 25mm. Same here at the stern, all 25mm. The main deck is 30mm in 2 sections. Same with the upper casemate, also 30mm. The main belt armor, the casemate armor is 210mm. Here another section submerged, 200mm, but this 210mm section extends well above the waterline and slightly below. So if we look at the internal armor, we can see sloped internal armor. So this Marseille does have a turtleback, greatly improved survivability. The advert chip is 200mm, and here at the stern the same. Let's look at the citadel itself. Now the citadel is completely submerged underneath the waterline, combined with the additional protection from the turtleback sloped internal armor, quite well protected. We look at the gun turrets. Frontal plate of 330mm, curved side plating 250, the top plate is 150, and the rear plating is 335 on these 330mm guns. So that's the armor layout. Moving to the ship's survivability, Marseille gets 71,450 hit points with a torpedo protection damage reduction of 25%. And now this is further reinforced by having 4 repair parties. So before moving on to the main artillery, let's quickly look at the upgrades. Standard damage control party, a choice between hydroacoustic search and defensive fire, 5 km per ships, 3.5 per torpedoes. Here you have a choice between engine boost and a fighter. This is a 20% engine boost, 4 repair parties, and 5 charges of main battery reload booster. Quickly see the build I'm using. I am using the engine boost mod to get an extra 30% action time, accuracy, steering gears, concealment system, and main battery reload. And now all the stats that we're going to be looking at in the coming minutes is based on this exact build. So I am using grease the gears, gun feeder, focus fire training, adrenaline rush, superintendent, survivability expert, concealment expert, and I'm currently playing around with outnumbered. So this is just a build I'm testing at the moment, but these stats are based on this exact combination of upgrades and captain skills. So moving to the main artillery, Marseille gets 9 330mm guns in 3 triple mounted turrets all on the bow. Now these 330mm guns, they have a reload time 21.1 seconds, turret traverse time of 180 degrees of 36 seconds, max dispersion of 198 meters, a sigma of 1.8 with a max firing range of 19.6 kilometers. They fire both high explosive and armor piercing rounds. The high explosive can inflict a max damage of 4800 with a 35% fire chance with 55mm of penetration and a shell speed of 885 meters per second. The armor piercing can inflict a max damage of 9700 and a very slightly slower shell speed of 870 meters per second. Moving to the secondary armament, one gun caliber but coming in different turrets, 6 twin-mounted 139mm. These have a 6.5 second reload time, max firing range of 8.7 kilometers, firing high explosive shells with a 10% fire chance, 23mm of armor penetration, and a shell speed of 840 meters per second. Additional triple-mounted turrets, 12 in total, also 139mm. These have a 6.5 second reload, the same 8.7 kilometer firing range, again firing high explosive shells. These can inflict a max damage of 2000, 10% fire chance, same 23mm of penetration, and a shell speed of 840 meters per second. With the return of submarines in 11.2, see Marseille gets access to the depth charge airstrike, 2 available flights, 1 aircraft per attack flight, dropping 3 bombs. Each can inflict a max damage of 2300, an 8 kilometer firing range, and a reload time of 81 seconds. Moving to the AA defense, Marseille gets 36 20mm guns in 18 twin-mounted turrets, see them here, 8 twin-mounted 40mm Bofors, 2 quad-mounted Bofors, also 40mm, the 6 twin-mounted 139mm secondary battery, these double up as AA, and the same goes for the triple-mounted 139mm. All combined, they pump out a continuous average damage 348. You can see it's equally spread between short, medium and long range damage. Max firing range of 6 kilometers, firing 9 shell explosions per flak salvo with a max damage of 1750. This is quite good. Moving to the Marseille's maneuverability, a base speed of 33 knots. Now this can be increased to 34.7 with the speed flag, and remember, Marseille has access to the engine boost consumable for an additional 20%, turning circle radius of 770 meters, and a rudder shift time of 11.6 seconds. So finally, stats-wise, Marseille gets a concealment rating of 58 with a full stealth build, equates to a surface detection range of 11.6 kilometers, 8.2 by submarines and by aircraft. So that wraps up the current state of testing with this brand new French heavy cruiser, the Tier 10 Marseille. And I must admit, she does look quite pretty here in the Marseille port. So I hope you all enjoyed this first look at this brand new French cruiser. It's currently in testing, so remember, this is subject to balancing changes throughout the testing process. I hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to come over and visit me on Twitch. I stream there regularly during the week. You can see the link here on screen. I look forward to seeing you all. I'd like to thank you once again all for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more. Take a moment to check out some of my most recent videos and leave a comment below. And until the next time, keep sailing it like you stole it.